boys and girls. How are you? Hello, Berkeley. Excuse me, can I have a seat? Thank you. Hello, West Virginia. How are you doing today? I'm Mrs. Spinagle. I'm the 2014 West Virginia Teacher of the Year. And today is March 2nd, 2014. Today is Dr. Seuss's birthday. Now, it's a Sunday, and tomorrow there'll be lots of celebrations across the country, recognizing all the contributions that Dr. Seuss made to reading. However, tomorrow in West Virginia, they're calling for a lot of snow once again this winter. So we won't be in our classrooms more than likely getting to celebrate Dr. Seuss's life. What I thought I would do today on Dr. Seuss's birthday is I would read a book to you written by Dr. Seuss, so tomorrow on your snow day you could listen to it at home and still be a part of the celebrations across the country. Now, before I begin reading this special book to you, oh, by the way, I am joined by the Cat in the Hat himself this afternoon. He represents one of Dr. Seuss's most acclaimed books, none other than the Cat in the Hat. Thank you. Before I begin reading, I want to share with you some very interesting facts about Dr. Seuss. Number one, Dr. Seuss, if he were alive today, would be 110 years old. That's mighty old. That's over a century. Now, Dr. Seuss went on to write 44 well-loved books, but do you know what? He wasn't always a success. His very first book, And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street, was rejected 27 times. That means 27 times someone said, no, I don't think we're going to publish your book. That's why you never give up, because you never know when you're going to be a success. Have you ever read Green Eggs and Ham? Well, go back and count how many words there are used in that book, because Dr. Seuss accepted a challenge. And the challenge was only use 50 words to write a book. And he did it with Green Eggs and Ham. And one more thing, there's a list called Publisher Weekly's 100 best-selling books of all time. Guess what? 16 of those books were written by none other than Dr. Seuss, also known as Theodore Geisel. So, I am going to share my favorite Dr. Seuss book with you, and Berkeley's, because he's going lots of places this year. The book is none other than Oh, the Places You'll Go. So I will begin reading, and if I don't show you the pictures, close your eyes and make a picture in your mind. Sometimes those are the best pictures. So I'll move you to the side, Berkeley, and if I bump you, don't take it personally, or personally in your case. Please be good listeners, get those listening ears on, and I will begin reading to you Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're on your way. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look 'em over with care. About some you'll say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there, in the wide open air. there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you, or pawsy in your case. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who'll soar to great heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump. And the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily undone. Have you ever been in a slump before? I think we've all been in a slump. Sometimes we just have those kind of days. You'll come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're darked. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. Life's full of choices we have to make. You can get so confused that you'll start in to race down that wiggled roads at breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow. Or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. Sometimes you have to wait for what you really want. Nope. That's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. I like the boom bands on this page, don't you, Berkeley? With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of guy. Or girl, or bear. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored, there are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hawk-and-cross howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course. As you already know, you'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Buxom or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Allie Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Oh, the places you'll go, by Dr. Seuss. Boys and girls, thank you so much for listening to me on Dr. Seuss Day. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to read to you. So on your snow day on Monday, please be sure that you pick up a book and read, because books will take you places you never knew you could go. Thank you so much for being a good listener and being a part of my Dr. Seuss Day. I know that you are going to go and do wonderful things for West Virginia. So until we meet again, boys and girls and teachers and anyone else who's listening today, I'm Mrs. Spinagle, reminding you to be different, but more importantly, be the difference. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Okay, Berkeley, I'm going to set you down. I'm going to go get some books, because even on snow days, bears should read. Okay? So sit tight, and I'll try to find some excellent nonfiction. Maybe about some Forrest. How's that?